I was really excited when they announced all these new DC animated movies that we were going to be getting this year. And I think they announced them back at San Diego Comic Con last year, when there was an actual in-person Comic-Con event. But I was super excited for these, and we got Superman Red Sun, we got Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, Superman Man of Tomorrow comes out soon, and then Batman Death in the Family was the only one that we hadn't seen anything from yet. And I actually almost forgot about it, to be honest. But turns out it's coming out soon. Probably fall at this point. But now we have a trailer for the movie, and let's just say it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, because it's not an actual movie. Well, it is, but it's an interactive movie. And, well, let's just say I didn't exactly read the title on the trailer before I clicked on it or watched it. So then as I was watching it, it was saying stuff like, you get to choose. And I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, anyway, let's just get into the trailer and break this thing down. So, yes, this thing is rated R because there's strong bloody violence and some drug material. Oh no. Alright, so we got the streets of Gotham filled with crime. Got our look at Batman here, and this is kind of like a sequel-ish, a sequel retelling what-if story of Batman Under the Red Hood, which is really cool. I've only seen that movie like once, so if I forget minor details from that movie throughout this video, just let me know down in the comments below, because, I only saw it once and it was like years ago. But they actually have the whole cast back, which is awesome that they have the same voice actors voicing the characters. Great to be seeing that version of Batman again. There's Bruce Wayne, looking great. And then the Joker. I was never too big of a fan of this version of Joker, but it started to grow on me. And John DiMaggio actually does a pretty good job as the Joker here. And obviously he's like kind of the main villain of the story. And you got Batman and Jason Todd here. They're teaming up to take down the Joker because he's got this some kind of device here, which looks very, very cool, actually. And I love this part, how Jason is like, you go check that out, I'll go check that warehouse where we tracked the Joker to. It's like, no, stupid kid, that's where you're gonna die. I mean, sorry if you haven't seen the movie or the story or anything, I kind of just spoil it for you, but I mean, the trailer itself kind of makes it obvious that he dies, so yeah, he dies. But he just walked right into his death, so he gets there, he gets beat to death by the Joker. Well, not beat to death, but beaten up pretty badly. And then the Joker just walks away with his fancy heavy coat there, because it's a bit chilly there. And then Robin, Jason Todd, is trying to drag his way out, save himself, but uh-oh, the dynamite is set to explode in 8 seconds. Do you think he can crawl out in time? Yeah, I don't, because Robin will die because the Joker wants revenge, but you can choose to save him. And this is when I got real confused when I was watching the trailer, because like I said, I didn't read the title, that it was an interactive thing, and I was just super confused at this part, and I was like, wait, what? So I don't know how this is going to work, if it's like something with your remote. I mean, that's what it looks like. If you press left, then Robin cheats death. Right, Batman saves Robin. Down, Robin dies. I mean, me personally, when I do this, I'm just going to choose Robin dies, because that's going to be the best storyline. I mean, seeing Robin die, and then it'll become Red Hood and everything, so yeah, but this definitely seems interesting, and it's not what I was expecting. But as you can see, Robin does die here, because the warehouse explodes just as Batman was about to run in. And now we have Robin, Jason Todd as Hush. So, yeah, interesting. I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of the Batman Under the Red Hood story in the movie. So yeah, this is definitely something different, so that's why I think they have the different options, like, maybe if Batman, so the 3 different options were Robin cheats death, Batman saves Robin, and then Robin dies. So I think if Robin dies, then the story will be he becomes Red Hood. if Robin cheats death, I have no idea what's going to happen there. But my theory is that when Batman saves Robin, maybe instead of Robin dying, Batman will die, and then maybe that will drive Robin crazy to becoming Hush, basically, I guess. I mean, that's always possible. But then, of course, we have the classic Red Hood here. Really awesome. I love to see him back. And then you got that flashback of the original Red Hood, looking dope as ever. Nightwing is also here, which is really cool. I don't think he was in the Red Hood movie. Not completely sure. Like I said, haven't seen it in years. I should probably rewatch that before I watch this one, or play this one, because it's kind of like a game if you think about it. Like this movie is going to be kind of like a video game, which is really interesting. There's that awesome shot of Red Hood right there. I love that. And then we are also getting Red Robin in this movie as well, which is really cool. You know, I used to not like the character of Red Hood. Red Robin. But then I saw him in the Batman Unlimited animated movies. And now I love the character, because those movies, that's like my favorite animated franchise ever. Some of my favorite animated Batman movies. I really love those. So if you haven't seen those, you should really check out the Batman Unlimited movies, because they do feature Red Robin and some other characters. Looks like we are also getting Black Mask in this movie as well. Very interesting. But then we have Commissioner Gordon and Batman here, who have just captured Cheetah, which is really cool to be seeing her like kind of cameoing here. And then we have Robin Hush trying to take out Cheetah like an anti-hero, kind of like the Punisher. And then we're also getting Two-Face here as well, which is really cool. I love the design they went with, because Two-Face always looks different. Sometimes he has like the pink side of his face, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's purple. But I like the way they did it with the pink this time. And he's got a bulletproof vest, and he's just blasting away with those guns. How it ends is up to you. Alright, so you got the choice to make. Do you want Robin to die? Do you want him to live? Do you want him to become a bad guy? It is all up to you, because there's multiple paths to choose, apparently. And plenty of villains in this story, which I love, because supervillains aren't my favorite part of any superhero, project or media or anything. Each decision has consequences. Yes, it does. That goes along with my theory that maybe if Batman saves Robin, Batman will die, because, that would be the consequence. Batman would die. Here we have Jason Todd being lowered into the Lazarus Pit, and if you look down in the corner there, I'll see if I can zoom in. It looks like we do have Ra's al Ghul and Talia al Ghul in this movie as well, which makes sense because they're part of the story. And then we get this awesome shot of Joker. Looks like Jason Todd as Red Hood is about to murder him. Each decision has consequences. Yes, it does. And then there's Batman holding Jason Todd's dead body. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, totally scary. And then another shot of Batman. And then finally, DC Showcase Animated Shorts, Batman Death in the Family interactive movie. So yeah, this was pretty interesting. There's the cover art for the Blu-ray. Sorry I couldn't get a screenshot without the Deathstroke Knights and Dragon link there. But yeah, it says only interactive movie on Blu-ray, so it doesn't give a specific date, but I'm thinking this movie will probably come out fall, probably around maybe October time, Halloween-y time, because, Batman, it's violent, Halloween-ish, I guess, maybe. So yeah, that's when I'm guessing this movie will probably come out, so look forward to that. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about the idea of the whole interactive factor of this? I mean, I wasn't too crazy about it at first, and I was like, no, why would you do that? I mean, I'd rather just see a regular full-on movie. But the more I think about it, the more it starts to grow on me, especially because each decision has a different consequence. Like each decision creates a whole another story. Like you got the Red Hood thing, then you got Hush, then you got whatever's going on with Batman, and you got all these other characters in here like Two-Face and Ra's al Ghul and Black Mask and Cheetah. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this, and I'm interested to find out more about this and actually watch this movie and like play the game, I guess. And that part at the beginning where it gave you three different choices, like Robin cheats death, Batman saves Robin, or Robin dies. I'm thinking those are like the three main things, and it's like whichever one you choose is the story you will go on throughout the movie. So when I do this, I'm definitely going to play all three versions. So like I'll do one, and then after I finish watching it, I'll go back to the beginning and choose a different story. Because that's one of the cool things about interactive things like this. Like some of my favorite types of books, and I'm not really that big of a reader, but when it's an interactive thing like this, and it's like turn to page whatever for this, and then turn to page whatever for that, and then you have to choose, and it has different consequences. I do like these kinds of stories because there's so many different ways that they can go, and depending on what you choose, it can be a completely different story, which I really love about this. And like I said, I wasn't expecting this, and I've never seen anything done like this with a movie before, I don't think. But yeah, I'm just really intrigued and interested in this because it's such a unique idea. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna give it a shot. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know all your thoughts on this down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.